Miss Undergree was going now, and calm is ensued in the room. And we're opening the door to the chillax area of Heart of the Matter. And this week's Heart of the Matter is Marayah Spiritheart, who's sitting beside me. Hello, Marayah.
Hello, Clint. Hello to everybody.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I heard you earlier on Cora Show. Fascinating stuff. And you're doing a continuum.
It is kind of, yes.
And do you want to tell listeners out there what you're going to talk about?
It is.
You're going to talk about you, aren't you?
Am I? It's about honouring yourself, so it is following on from the earlier discussion.
Yeah. It's nice now. It's calm because Mr. Undergreeable's left the studios right now. So
I know. It was a very nice meeting, but it's like
yeah, he's a bit full on, isn't
he? Very much so.
Yes. So take it away.
Okay. Well, if I start with
I might butt in now and again, but
that's fine because I'm having problems with my voice, as you know, so it might go completely and you might have to take over. So, first I received a short channeling from the Galactic Council of Light, so I thought if I start with that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know them well.
I know, we both do, don't we?
Yes, we do.
So the Galactic Council of Light wishes to convey their salutations and support to you.
That's nice.
It is, isn't it? So it's a hello
Spread
from
the
the
love.
cosmos. Exactly, yes, and that's what it's all about. We urge you to listen to the quiet inner voice of your light that is whispering guidance to you at this time. You may feel you need to retreat from many and to take stock and reflect, if you like, on your lifestyle and those you allow close to you. The tides are turning, dear friends. The stormy seas you have been navigating are ebbing, and a new shoreline is approaching and starting to come into view. Your star families are close now, gently holding your hand and encouraging your steps forward. You are finding a great many changes in relationships as your light bodies increase. There are those you will slip away from. This is nothing to be concerned with. In turn, it is time for new connections, new alliances, more in keeping with your soul's growth and mission, if you like. There are exciting times. We are joyful and excited as we watch and support you. We are flooding the light grid that surrounds your planet, helping you all along, if you like, making the changes that are and have been occurring as easy as we can. Facilitating your growth, your light, your freedom from fear, from struggle. Neither are necessary. It is time to allow and to cease struggle, to become all that we know you are, to reclaim your place within the family of light. We bid you great joy at this time, and most of all, open our hearts in love to you all. So,
wow.
In essence, going back to honouring self, I found this with myself and many people I've been talking to, that we're being asked to actually just step back a little bit now, and step back and nourish ourselves and go within ourselves, and actually focus on, for want of a better word, your mission, what you'd actually set out to achieve for this particular incarnation. So a lot of us, particularly light workers, are very busy helping and supporting many people, and they often forget to actually work on what they're supposed to be doing. To help is part of what they're here to do, but also their mission, their blueprints, what they've agreed to do. So it's now time for them to focus on that, to slow down.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point, because people don't realise, and it's such a busy, rushed planet, and we're all busy rushing around doing all sorts of things, that stepping out of that rush hour, if you like, and taking stock of ourselves gives us a bit more credence and clarity and seeing where we're going forward, really.
Yes, because when you're rushing around, you're in that it's like a hamster on a wheel, isn't it? And the more every day
I feel
you try
like
me too, you keep trying to slow down. But you try and, our nature is to try and pack each moment, each day with
the
so
experience.
much
Yeah.
stuff and experience, and I must do this, I must do that. And in reality, no, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that. You need to step back and just sort of breathe and just take stock and be in that place so that you can actually receive these quiet voices that your soul, your higher soul, is communicating with you, and the ones that walk with you.
I think the people, most people have a problem with actually stopping because it's so fast paced. We lose all depth of understanding of space, our space and time to relax, because we always have to do something, and then when we're there we find that there's always something else that clouds that space, if you know what I mean.
And we're often sort of frightened of letting go of the reins, because you think everything is going to fall apart if you don't just keep going, and you don't. I mean, that you're fighting all the time. You're going into battle with each day, almost.
And I suppose, of course, also having that space is once you open it and delve into it, and this isn't like meditation, it's just your quiet zone really, you pull out all the tools and abilities that you forgot you had. Really. Yes.
And the reason you're being asked to slow down is because you're using up all your energy and your time and your focus and all the necessary things, because ultimately you're living in the physical reality, so you have the job to do, the bills to pay, etc., but we put so much pressure upon ourselves, and that takes away our energy, so in turn you don't have the energy or the time to actually be in that space to do what brings you joy, what you're passionate about.
Yeah, and it's draining as well, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Really, in lots of ways. And it's a bit like once you open that door and clear that energy, then you give yourself the respect as well.
And while you're trying to do 10 million things all at the same time in the day, it's like a little bee, isn't it? Going from the flower to flower to flower.
Yeah.
And they're very, very busy and very industrious, but you need to try and focus on one particular thing at a time. As I was saying to one of our other listeners that we all know, should I mention his name? If you're listening, Michael Vickery.
Hello, Michael. I'm sure he's listening out there. We've got loads of people listening tonight. Jean Purchase is listening tonight. Hello, Jean.
I've not met Jean yet.
And Linda Joy.
Oh, hello, Linda.
Yes,
we look forward to hearing you later on. But it's literally just taking time for yourself. And again, it's going back to what we were talking about with Cara. It's not selfish. It's honouring yourself. It's nourishing your soul. And if you think of it in a higher aspect, we all have our own soul families and our soul monads, and each of the groups have specific pieces of work, if you like, to do. So it's not just about when you come here, it's part of a soul group, a mission for that soul group. So you not having the time, say for myself, for instance, I've been asked to, I write, and I've been asked to do more of that, which I am doing.
Yeah, creative. Anything creative at the moment, that's the thing to do.
Absolutely, and I'm finding that with a lot of people, it is a creative. There's been a lot of preparing in the last few years, but now it's about bringing it forward. It's there's a lot of talk about 2012 and what's going to happen at the end.
Only a few months away.
I know.
Yeah.
But people are sort of focused on that event, which is fabulous, because obviously there will be a planetary alignment, but it is now we're being asked to actually focus on our own house, put our own house in order, so to speak.
Yeah, I think one of the things that people find difficult is actually going backwards.
Yeah.
Because actually going backwards is not an easy thing to do, because we think that it's a weak thing to do, but if we step back, we already alter that time and space by giving us the nourishment to be able to delve into that space, to then leap forward, if you like.
And you don't, I mean, when you're in that nice calm space, I've noticed quite a lot, so many synchronicities going on at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, if you allow yourself into that space of allowing and receiving, the universe will bring it to you.
Absolutely.
You know?
The power of intention is huge.
Yeah, I'm finding I'm going to different places on a whim, if you like, a sudden feeling. I'm finding I'm meeting people that are part of what is to come next, so to speak. So you don't know why you're going to that place, but you just go with that feeling if you get a call or a pull to do something, and then you find you seem to be in the right place at the right time to meet the right person that's going to carry you forward in what your purpose is, what you're supposed to be doing. And you don't have to try. The whole thing is we try too much, we fight too much, and
it's too much wasted energy.
Yeah. And I'm not saying sit on your laurels at all, because it doesn't work like that. I know I've heard some people say, well, that's fine, the universe will provide. It does, but you also have to take your responsibility and have to do your part. It's not just I'll sit down here with my feet up on the table and everything will come to me without me doing anything. No, you do have to do your part.
It's interesting. Karina says that's why she had to move, because obviously she moved recently to Glastonbury.
Yes.
And she's connecting with the flow instead of against it now.
Yeah, and it is so much easier, and you don't use so much of your energy. You find you're more joyful and happy. I do. I find when you're just going with it, it's and when you go with it, the magic that occurs around you. And I don't want to use the word magic. It just unfolds like a flower.
Yeah.
You know, the petals opening. It's just beautiful, and it just all happens without really trying.
Phenomenal. And you're writing at the moment, as you say?
I am writing.
Well, not literally right now, but...
Of course, I've got my pencil here. I have, there's two books, but I'm trying to focus on one at the moment, and that's sort of coming together, and I'm taking photographs also that will be included in the book as well.
Wow.
That's another... I can't do the art and the painting. I know that you do wonderful art, and so does my friend Karina, but for me it's the photographs and the writing. So
that's good.
So when that comes together, then I will let you know.
It's always been an absolute pleasure having you on, and we could sit here and talk for hours, couldn't we?
We could, yes. Put the world to rights. Kindred spirit, you and I.
Absolutely, but can you give your website out, or what your website is?
Yes, it is going to change, just to confuse everybody. So if I give the original one, and then when it does change, I'll put a link on there to the other one. So it's all the W's, and it's heartofspirit.webs.com.
Wow. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on. And I know you stick around for a while anyway.
I can't wait for this mystery guest. This is going to be absolutely phenomenal.
It's going to be bonkers, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'll go make a cup of tea first, but...
There's been a lot of debates on here since Mr. Unagreevy's gone now. Karina says, so Mr. Unagreevy actually agreed he has a problem choosing what to eat. And says I caught him out. Well, maybe I did. I don't know. I don't quite remember that.
I don't know.
Also agrees to agree he has to go out for an instigating moment, or does not agree. And Linda Warboy, Ninja Joy, says, does Mr...
Oh, she's a lovely lady.
Oh, she's she's amazing, cosmic lady.
Oh,
amazing.
she is. Absolutely amazing.
Does Mr. Unagreeable agree that he is unagreeable? That's interesting.
We've never asked him that, have we?
That's quite an interesting...
You'll have to ask him that next time, yes.
And Linda Warboy says, hello all at the Cosmic Station. Well, thank you very much.
Linda. Blessings to you.
She's going to be on soon because...
I better get that cup of tea quick then, because I won't want to miss that.
Yes, because we're going to have a couple of slow records, and then we're going to have this mystery guest who's not quite here yet.
No. Not long though, is it?
No, it's not. A couple of records away. And there'll be a bang on the door and any award. Or whatever.
It's exciting, isn't it?
And we're going to get...
I'm biting my fingernails with anticipation.
We're going to ring Linda up at the same time and get her on and get into talking to this new guest.
Oh, that'd be amazing, yeah.
Thank you very much, Marayah. We will have more for you later, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Marayah Spiritheart, absolutely lovely cosmic lady. Amazing words. So So here we are, just gone 8:30. We're already behind schedule. But that's what the fusion's like. Here at the amazing WCR FM that you can pick up all around the area of Warminster on 105.5 FM.